Good morning, everyone. 7 o'clock Saturday morning, and welcome to part 3 on boundaries. I have Hugo on my lap. He came to give me moral support, and now he's off. No, he's going to sit here. So in part 1, we talked about the boundaries that you have imposed on yourself. Okay, he's distracting me. Baby, off you go. Part 1, we discussed boundaries that you've imposed on yourself to protect yourself because you've been hurt in the past, and how to work through them. In part 2, we talked about boundaries, rules or guidelines that let's call it had been imposed on you, but then you have adopted that throughout your life, and how to look at those, and then how to approach it when you need to try and break through those barriers. So today, what happens if you do all of that? What happens? What's on the other side of that? I'm telling you right now, what is on the other side of that is anything you want. Absolutely anything that you want. So, do you want love? Do you want happiness? Do you want wealth? Do you want a satisfying career? Do you want to travel? What do you want? What do you want? Because that is waiting for you on the other side of these boundaries. That is waiting for you along the path of getting to authenticity, getting to building your confidence. Now, how can I say that, right? That's a pretty bold statement. Break through some boundaries, break through some barriers, and you'll get exactly what you want. But it's true. It's absolutely true. So why is it true? What happens when you start breaking through these boundaries? You start building confidence in yourself. You start being able to stand on your own 2 feet and not propped up by belief systems that you can't actually adhere to. You start looking at yourself and your life as a palette of possibility, every colour of the rainbow and every variation, and it's there. Hugo's playing with a tripod stand. It's there, and it's there for you. Now, how can I say that this works? So the very first time I had to push through personal boundaries on a serious level, I worked my way through a fairly serious mental condition. And I got Andre. I worked through the stuff that had been holding me back up until that point, and I got happy. I got happy, and I got Andre, and I got even happier. I managed to find the very best person in the world for me. Does it get better than that? I think I've said it before. It does get better than that, because when you then push through even more boundaries, you get to find the most important person in the world. You get to find yourself. So when I had to again seriously push through boundaries was when I realized that I wouldn't have children, and I had to give up this idea, this set of rules, or this level of expectation of what a woman is supposed to do, which is, get married, have kids, get a home, raise children, do whatever. That path that from the age of my early teens, quite seriously, from my early teens, if not younger, I had always thought was what I was supposed to do with my life. And when I had to let that go, when I had to let go of the expectations of society, the expectations of my beliefs up until that point in time. When I let that go, magic happened. Magic happened. And that's what happens when you let go of boundaries. Magic happens. Your own personal magic happens. So I had the awakening of my intuitive abilities, and as I traveled down that path further and further, those abilities grew and morphed, and I was able to build a business around something that was what I really felt at that time was my true calling in life. I had this awakening, let go of shit, had slothed off all of this stuff that I'd been carrying for 9 years of trying to fall pregnant, and 30 odd years, if not more, of this expectation that I had for my own life. I let that go, and my real life, my real purpose was allowed to come through. I stopped putting those barriers there and going, this is what I'm supposed to do, this is what I'm supposed to do. And what I'm really supposed to do actually came through. So from that, I've been able to then build a business and build a beautiful clientele and do something that I really love. And that has led me to where I am right now. Right now. Today, I am confident that I am living my purpose. I am confident that what I am doing now is exactly what I was meant to do. It's exactly why I was put here. I don't know about you guys, but I spend an awful lot of my life going, why am I here? Why am I here? Why am I here? This is why I'm here. I'm here living my life purpose and having the opportunity to help other people do the same thing. Magic. So what about if you're already happy in life? What about if you're already happy and there's nothing that you actually want to change? Then I bow to you and I applaud you, because you've done what it takes to make yourself happy. And that is amazing. That's amazing. That's what I want for everyone in the whole wide world. I do. I really do. So if you're in that place, my heart is with you. My heart is with you because it's beautiful. And if you feel anywhere near as good as I do, good on you. Good on you for doing it. But if you're sitting here watching this and you go, well, I've got all these things. I've got this life and I should be happy. I should be happy. I had a good upbringing, or I had a crap upbringing, whatever the case might be. Wherever you are in life at the moment. And you kind of go, maybe it's time that things change. Could be time to change. So if that is the case, guys, today is the time. Today, if you haven't already made the decision, today's the day to make the decision to go out there and claim the life that you want, because you're entitled to it. You really are. You have the right to be happy. You have the right to be, hi Mandy. You have the right to be happy, and you have the right to claim that happiness. It's just sitting there waiting for you. If you don't want to step forward, look at your life and go, this is now my responsibility, and you continue to farm that responsibility out to other people, you might get some results, okay? You might get, you know, the uplift or a sense of the physical well-being. But in my experience, not just for my own life, but for people that I've dealt with, if you're farming out the responsibility for your life, you're setting yourself up for a fall. You're setting yourself up for frustration, anger, depression, anxiety, all of those things that are actually an indicator that you are battling against your innate nature. If you experience anger on a regular basis, it means that you're actually fighting against what you actually want in life. If you suffer from anxiety, it's the same thing. You're fighting against your innate nature. You're fighting against what your body actually wants. You're trying to control your life with your brain rather than allow your life to unfold with your heart. So, guys, that is the potential of going down your path of authenticity. That is the potential of claiming your happiness. That is the potential that you have of going out there and breaking through the barriers. It's not a coincidence that you're in this group, okay? You may be a friend of mine. We may have known each other for years. We may be related. You may have been added to the group by someone that knows you. Or maybe you clicked a link and you find yourself here watching this video today. There are no coincidences. If you're here, it means your time is now. And you're in the right place to start making the changes so that you can go forth and fearlessly, confidently claim the happiness that you deserve. Guys, I've really enjoyed doing this 3-part series, and I'm going to do more of them. I'm kind of taking the weekend off, though. We have a wedding this afternoon, and I'm really looking forward to it. And got a bunch of houseworky stuff to do tomorrow. But if I do post tomorrow, it's probably going to be all gushy and lovey because I've been to a wedding, and that's a beautiful thing. So guys, whatever you've got planned for the weekend, I really do hope you enjoy yourselves. And just go out there and try being happy. See what it feels like. If you're already there, yay you! Yay you! Keep going! Thanks guys. Have a wonderful day. Have a wonderful weekend. And I will catch you on Monday. Bye.